We're here going back over the 46 Resurrection. The motor is sitting in the frame. It is all rebuilt now. So now you bolted it in or put on the exhaust. Carburetor's rebuilt. We have located an original paint front end. So this bike was wrecked back in the day. And the front end, when I got it, was not original paint. So we now have an original paint springer here. Motor's been very carefully cleaned, bringing back the original texture. Nothing has been replated. Nothing. We did repaint the cylinders and heads because they've been painted so many times we couldn't get back the original paint on those. Very common. With the frame, the oil tank's original paint. And we determined, as we mentioned in earlier videos, that the sheet metal is Era paint, it's Harley paint, but it was not put on by Harley Davidson. Some dealer got this bike, or personal owner had wrecked it, very carefully dinged back the original fender, straightened it out, and painted it this beautiful color. So we have a Era, probably dealer custom Knucklehead.
All the rods now have been restored.
Everything's restored, rebushed. We have the original patina here, but this is why this is early 46. This is why we have all this extra chrome here. This extra chrome here. This is an Era custom. All this would have been black. This is chrome here. We have this chrome rack here. All this stuff would have been black. This would have been black or the color of the bike. We have this extra chrome here. So this is an Era custom, like stock. So that's fine. It's actually harder to find them like this with the Era custom paint than it is an original paint, because that was the first stuff that got chopped when it went out of style. The owner traded it in or sold it, and nobody wanted yesterday's style, so they chopped him right away. It's amazing this bike is still together.
Very amazing.
So I've had a lot of Knuckleheads. I've never had one like this. I've only seen a handful. That was an Era, probably a dealer custom paint job that was customized and resold back in the day as a second-hand bike. So
every nut and bolt on this engine was the nuts and bolts that came on it. They're all original. Still have parkerizing left on them.
Yeah, all the original parkerizing nuts and bolts, as Duncan was saying. We put it in special goo, brought it all back. So she's coming along quite nicely. So we have the right front end now. That was our biggest holdup. The motor's done. The exhaust system we have is entirely new old stock. Buco tip. It's got a Burgess muffler we're going to put on. Beautiful Burgess muffler here. It's new old stock. All going to go on this bike. It's just going to doll it up. Be wow. So the S-pipe and the rear tailpipe here are Harley with superior head pipes, which are no old stock, which is the Burgess muffler. Very common to do back in the day. This is what people did when they, at this period of time when they would have painted this bike. That's exactly how they would have done it. Make it all nice and chrome and pretty. So she's coming along nice. I'm so excited to get this bike back on the road.
I'm real excited that we finally got the front end to put on.
Yeah, that was a big holdup. So now, a couple of months from now, hopefully this bike will be done. We've only got a couple little small pieces, and we've got all kinds of really nice trinkety jewelry we're going to put on this bike. We've got a rocket ship running light for the front fender, and enclosed chain guard, and little
It's been restored.
yeah, this is our restored dash. This is all original patina. This is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it's done. We've got some beautiful chrome hubcaps for it. We're putting on some deck wide white walls on this bike. Original Era tires, not modern reproductions. It's coming out really, really awesome. This is an exciting bike. This is January. It'll be almost 2 years from when we got it to now, by the time we get it done. So it's coming along very beautiful. So we got all the original screws here on the motor. It's all original patina stuff. And it's again a real early 46 here, 2808. So it does not have the bull neck frame. This is correct. It has a inline springer. That is correct. So I went and checked out a friend of mine's early 46. It's not too far off of the motor numbers. And that is exactly what he has. He has the same red, in fact, on his bike. So just his has never been apart with 12,000 miles. And that's how they were. So she's coming along nicely. There we go. All right, that's our little workbench there, and things are coming. So we'll talk to you all in the next video.